let's look at three factors which have changed post April. One is liquidity. That good old go to sell India, go to China trade. Every time, I don't know why people do it, but every time they've done that, they've come back and realized they've only come back to buy Indian stocks at higher levels, which is liquidity. That has reversed.
Yeah.
Do you think the broader trend for 2023 could be that barring few bad days of outflows, in general, the trend for global liquidity will be strong and it would be favoring India?
Undoubtedly. I think, the China trade is really not happening. Everybody tried it early this year. They thought with the reopening of China, there'll be a big comeback, and it all fizzled out. And now increasingly, the real estate problems in China, they're trying to artificially stimulate the economy, but it's just not working. And then on top of that, there is the whole geopolitics with the US, etc., which is not helping either, right? But sometimes what happens, Nikunj, is that we all might be very happy that money is flowing out of China, and where else will it go? But when nothing else is doing well and only India is doing well, then India starts on a relative basis seem to be trading at a significant premium to other emerging markets, right? And that also sometimes becomes a constraint, because there may be a set of global investors who may say, yes, we love India, structural growth story is superb, but look at the premium to other emerging markets. Now we as Indians would want to justify, and rightly so, why India should trade at a premium. But sometimes when everything else doesn't do so well, it's always good news for India, because our premium goes up, right?
But this year in Nasdaq is also done well, 44% up. So while we may say that, okay, India is up, it's been a good year for global equities in general, barring one or two markets here or there.
Yeah. In fact, India in dollar terms is underperformed.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, it's not that...
There's nothing to get excited about.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I said in nominal terms, we are getting very excited about, because we are coming from a fairly low base and depressed base of 2022. I don't think we've done anything great, earth-shaking. I think the best of the rally is still ahead of us.
So if I say India is like a sea-facing flat in Nariman Point, it will always command a premium because of the positioning of the flat.
Yes.
And that is the positioning of Indian economy, Indian stock market. So it will always command at a premium.
Yes.
So everybody thinks that China is cheap.
Yeah.
And others ought to offer better value. Remember, Nariman Point has commanded a premium, will always command a premium.
Absolutely. And I think we have to be less defensive about this fact.
Exactly.
We become too defensive when all the strategists come and write reports and say, oh, India is trading at a significant premium, and there is a lot of value in China. Yeah, I mean, we've seen markets that we see markets that have come into its own. We've had those markets trade at a premium for decades together. And
Japan traded, US traded,
Japan traded, US traded, China traded in a similar manner. It could well be India's decade now. It is. It not could be, it is. Okay. So I think we have to get used to this.